Many others are waiting to be saved. Oh. Director Glenn, let me... Work has...
I see.
This technical work is tough on the mind. One word from Director Glenn? Shouldn't it be Mr. Lucy? That talented tech department head came here to oversee the work. Now he has a bunch of new ideas for our information receiving system. It's easy for him to give the order. What's the matter? I don't have much free time because he's about to verify the functions personally.
I heard you were responsible for tuning and upgrading any from the Mook Squad?
Mook Squad? Oh, I was the one who handled that. That girl is quite interesting. That combat chip that she equipped is amazing. It's probably some of my best work. Seriously, it's so cool.
Sorry for interrupting you. You also gave her a positioning feature, right?
Was there such a thing? I'm not too sure then. We just improved and upgraded the systems according to Director Glenn's instructions. Maybe my clearance level is too low to know that she was given GPS features. Yes, that must be it. What? Is there something wrong with this function now? Jeez. The more troublesome the integration function, the easier it is for something to go wrong.
Can we check the location information of the Mook Squad from here?
I'm afraid that won't work. You see, I don't know anything about it. This must be classified information that only those designated by Archon Fiona can see.
Can you tell me about the improvements made to the patrol droids in more detail?
I can't disclose the specific technical details. In short, with the strict quality control of our talented head, you don't have to worry about these patrol droids.
Well, Archon Fiona is planning on testing the performances of a random batch of...
Is this an urgent request from Archon Fiona? Then I'll deal with this first and send the report later. That should be all for now, right? I'll get...
We found many clues, but we don't seem to have enough to identify a specific candidate.
Let's share what we have with Archon Fiona first.
Executor, Shirley, you're here. Seems that you've also brought lots of important intel.
Archon Fiona, we found a Hatcher lair in the Marzoid ore cave in the waters around Inners.
Hatcher? Is it a type of gray space entity that has catalytic abilities?
I remember that place as a blind spot in the detection of gray space entities' signals. We specially arranged patrol droids to conduct daily inspections.
But based on the current situation, Inners hasn't received any warning.
Could someone have hidden the warning messages?
In addition, we've also found other unusual behavior related to gray space entities. The Mook Squad told us that some gray space entities seem to be deliberately attracting their attention to make them they would lure the Mook Squad to a suspicious location and leave before they arrived.
This undoubtedly reduces the search efficiency by a lot. But it sounds like the gray space entities could keep track of the whereabouts of the...
Yes, we suspect that this may be related to the positioning system on any...
Huh? This is a very serious accusation, given that not many people know about this.
Archon Fiona! I've got something extremely important to report. The behavioral logic of the patrol droids you commanded was modified. They now see all gray space entities as harmless sea creatures.
I understand. Recall all the patrol droids now and correct all the errors in their behavioral logic.
Yes, Lieutenant Roy is already working on this. I'll go and help him now.
It's time for everyone to discuss this together.
Looks like you already have an answer.
Glenn, has there been any progress in the analysis of the abnormal signals Miss Shiro found?
Archon Fiona, you don't need to worry about that. It's just something caused by the normal activities of marine creatures. I don't think we should waste our effort on meaningless research.
Oh? The abnormal signals have nothing to do with the gray space entity's activity? Do you have any evidence of that?
Their activities just happen to coincide with those of gray space entities.
Or did you mistake the activity of gray space entities for the activity of normal creatures? After all, I just learned that the behavioral logic of the patrol droids has been maliciously tampered with, leading them to identify gray space entities as marine creatures. Lucius, what do you think?
What? I didn't know anything about this. When did it? It must be a hacker. Maybe someone with ulterior motives hacked into the droid's management intranet. I'll investigate this matter thoroughly now. That's right. Maybe it was my negligence.
The situation is so tense that any loophole may become a fatal weakness. Lynn told me earlier that they found a type of gray space entity called Disguiser, which has the ability to parasitize humans. The host will become the puppet of the gray space entities. Maybe it was this Disguiser who secretly destroyed the defenses of Inners.
Puppet?
of the gray space entities. I got it! I figured it out! You've intentionally overwritten the patrol droid's judgment on gray space entities by tampering with their behavioral logic. As a result, they wouldn't find any enemies, no matter how many times they patrolled the hazardous areas. During the 2 weeks when you were sick, your evil plan could still be carried out covertly, even if we took over your work. No. You actually are pretending to be sick. If anyone traces it back to you, that sick leave would be your best excuse.
Roy. Roy, you're being reckless. We've been blinded by the facade. That's exactly what the disguisers want.
It was my mistake.
What is Glenn's condition? Will the disguiser have any adverse effects on him?
He should wake up soon, but he still needs to be isolated and observed.
Okay. Wanling, please take care of him. The previous reports of the patrol droids are completely meaningless now. We need to conduct...
Okay, leave the...
It's a hatcher. Be careful, everyone! Are the gray space entities heading for the Abyss Current?
It's very likely. It's still worrying, even though we already have people stationed there to keep guard. After we take care of these gray space entities, we should head back to the Abyss Current to bolster their defenses.
space entities are heading for deeper ocean.
No. Could be more than one of this current. We have to hurry back to Inners.
Gray space entities are gathering at the bottom of the sea. We speculate that there's an abyss current opened up by the Hive Mother there. It may be difficult for our current forces to fight against such a huge number of gray space entities.
That's why we're here. They're a serious threat to Vera and the safety of Domain 9.
If we can defeat those things, we will alleviate the crisis faced by Domain 9. At the same time, we will gain a deeper understanding of gray space entities' behavioral motives. We can't be allowed to make waves on the seafloor. That would put Inners in great danger.
We can help you stop them!
Lucius, adjust Inners' defense plan. Concentrate our forces inside the city of Inners, and ensure that the residents are safe at all costs. Roy, you'll take over Glenn's duties for the time being. We need to quickly restore communications with Meroria to inform Archon Larson of the crisis faced by Inners as soon as possible. Wan Ling now has the highest authority in Inners for now. I'll leave Inners in your hands.
Madam Fiona!
Let's go, Lin.
The gray space entities dispersed after we tracked them here. Although I really want to wipe them out. Let's focus our combat strength on a worthier place for now.
Can Shirley detect the gray space entities' signals of abyssins? If it's possible to detect the existence of abyssins, it might be possible to locate where abyss currents are. It's possible. Let me try it out. The signal is very weak. Found it. Why does it seem like there are two different signals?
It should be very difficult for reinforcements to reach even deeper into the Grand Sea. These gray space entities have left us with no way out. Our only option is to destroy them to protect the residents of Inners, Meroria, and even all of Ida. No matter how difficult the battles are, no matter what lies ahead, we must fight. We can only fight until this storm ends. I'm honored to fight side by side with you.
Basically, the inspection route is in line with Mr. Lucius's arrangement, so there shouldn't be any mistakes.
Try and re-establish communications, and protect inners.
Understood, Madam Fiona.
It looks like the abyss current is in here.
Everyone, be careful! It noticed us!
Let's finish it off swiftly before it can react.
Don't let it delay us. Finding the abyss current is our priority.
I want. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good.
thunder. You never get what you want. thunder.
How is everyone? Was anyone wounded?
I'm fine. I never would have imagined the existence of a gray space entity with such a wonderful ability. Interesting.
Miss Shirley, please help us locate the other abyssant again.
Yes. It is going even deeper.
Come on, let's go. Ling, have communications been restored with Miroria?
Sorry, Madam Fiona. Not yet.
I know.
We're very close to the abyss current now. We have to stop these gray space entities and close this abyss current as soon as possible.
It's the same as the abyss current on the island.
It seems that this abyss current has a much greater carrying capacity. Is it possible that this is the main path opened up by the Hive Mother? Distract us with a smaller abyss current, giving them time to develop and operate the undersea abyss current. What a devious idea.
We'll soon wipe that smug look from their faces.
Is it trying to enter the Abyss Current?
We can't let it succeed.
Thunder, this is not good. You'll never get what you want. Never get what you want. Not
Everyone, the communications between Meroria and Inners have been restored. Archon Larson is now aware of the crisis Vera is facing, and will send more people here to provide support.
Our defenses aren't capable of dealing with such a huge group of gray space entities.
Yes. Archon Larson also informed Archon Elric of Hykros District 9 about the situation here. Other executors from District 9 will also travel to Inners via the long-range space rift and fight with us. I've arranged for them to set the space rift beacon here. This way, we'll be able to deploy reinforcements immediately when they arrive.
I understand. However, our contact with Icarus and the others still hasn't been restored. Is it possible that their battle with the gray space entities hasn't ended yet?
I'll go over to Conroe and Icarus to see what they're up to. Maybe I can help them and let them know what's happening here.
Thanks, Miss Lon. We'll guard this place until the space rift beacon is set.
Archon Fiona, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
A large number of gray space entities are blocking our reinforcements. We'll take care of them and head to your location as fast as possible. Please hold out until then.
Of course. We'll handle it.
Establishing anchor point. The residential area of Inners is entering oxygen-only status. All of the city's captive spatial rifts are opening. The additions have come in a large number. Parameters corrected. Space rift destinations connecting. Gray Space Entity's facial rift is closing. Hang in there, everyone.
Extreme prejudice. Never get what you want.